Bitcoin checks and balances. There are many players with many interests who are involved in the Bitcoin system. Developers provide the free and open source software for the Bitcoin network. They are largely volunteers, with some who are paid by foundations, universities, and mining equipment suppliers. Mining equipment suppliers ensure that miners can profitably process and verify Bitcoin transactions. Miners document all Bitcoin transactions that are broadcast on the network. They are paid by the reward they get when they solve the block. The reward is in the form of the newly issued Bitcoins and any optional transaction fees. At the beginning, 8 years ago, miners used ordinary computers to mine Bitcoins. Bitcoins were just merit tokens without any monetary value. The more CPU power you had, the greater were your chances of getting Bitcoins as rewards. As more and more people wanted to have Bitcoins and were willing to pay a higher and higher price for them, more and more miners began to mine with more and more powerful computers that were more and more specialized, more and more expensive, and consumed more and more power. As the price of Bitcoins increased, the greed to get more and more Bitcoins resulted in an industry of mining equipment suppliers that supplied miners who set up mining farms and organized mining pools. Wallet providers provide the interfaces to broadcast transactions on the Bitcoin network. They are either unpaid volunteer altruists or commercial ventures that hope to benefit by a wide Bitcoin adaptation. Exchanges sell Bitcoins for a fee. Stores and services accept Bitcoin as a form of payment and micropayments because of the secure, convenient, cheap, fast, non-reversible, and anonymous transactions it offers. It has all the benefits of cash without its disadvantages. Users save Bitcoins as a store of wealth and buy products and services with them. To ensure that the Bitcoin system, with all its many players, functions as it was designed to, the Bitcoin system uses new technologies with checks and balances inherent in their design. Open source software code ensures that nobody can own and control the code that runs the Bitcoin network. Anyone can write code or change code that every miner can see, change, and choose to run. The blockchain technology, the open distributed ledger of all transactions documented by the miners, ensures that it can be trusted without having to trust any of the players. Encryption ensures that hacking and falsification is not possible. Peer-to-peer network over the internet ensures a level playing field for all players. The decentralized nature with no central node ensures that the blockchain, the chain of Bitcoin transactions, cannot be shut down, censored, or manipulated. The reward for solving the block of Bitcoin transactions ensures that miners' expenses in power consumption and mining equipment are covered and that there are enough miners even though the profit margin stays small. The greater number of independent miners there are, the more difficult it is for a particular miner to cheat the Bitcoin network. To cheat, a miner or a coordinated group of miners need more computing power than all the other miners on the network combined. As individual transactions on the network are relatively small, double spending and cheating is more expensive than playing by the rules. The changing difficulty in solving a block of Bitcoin transactions ensures that a block is confirmed and verified every 10 minutes, regardless of the number of miners, the power of the computers they are using, and the value of the Bitcoins they are mining. The number of new Bitcoins issued, when they are issued, and their fixed supply of 21 million Bitcoins is inherent in the Bitcoin design. This ensures that Bitcoin serves as an honest money. The value of Bitcoin is determined by supply and demand, and it increases as demand and adoption increases. Once all 21 million Bitcoins have been mined, the supply cannot increase anymore, and as long as the population increases, Bitcoin value will continue to increase. In the year 2140, there will be no more Bitcoins issued, and transaction fees will be the sole source of income for miners. Looking 100 years into the future, we can be ensured that if societies still function, technologies will be sufficiently improved to allow the increased number of Bitcoin transactions. This will allow Bitcoin mining to continue to be profitable. This will ensure that the Bitcoin system will continue to offer a payment and micropayment service that is as secure, convenient, cheap, fast, non-reversible, and anonymous as it is at present.